What's up, guys? It's your boy Ricky Ross, back with another video. Thank you so much, everybody out there watching my video. Truly appreciate the love. Just keep watching, keep liking, keep sharing. It helps the channel grow. So we're gonna jump into today's video. By the way, for those of you out there who don't know who I am, I go by Ricky Ross. Amazon Germany seller, been doing this for quite some time, and I do mentor a few students. If you're interested, my email will be in the description down below. On to this video for today, we're going to be talking about Dac7. What does that stand for? What is it? Who's affected? And a lot of people get this email from Amazon saying they need to fill out the Dac7 form. If not, their account will be deactivated. So Dac7 is basically Directive on Administrative Cooperation 7th Amendment. It's basically a directive from the EU, or let's put it this way, it's a regulation from the EU stating that if you are doing business, if you're a seller, if you sell things online, the platform that you're selling on is required to gather information about you to make sure that you're allowed or that you're in compliance with selling regulations for the in regards to the EU regulation. Okay, I know I mumbled it up there. Sorry. I'm going to try and explain it again. So basically, if you sell online or on a platform such as Amazon, eBay, Etsy, all these platforms, you must fill out this Dac7 form telling Amazon that you are registered business in the EU, or that you're allowed to act as a business, or that you've gone through the right channel to register your business. Okay, so they are obliged to gather this information and send it to who? I don't know. But it's just something they gather and they send to, I guess, the EU authorities. So who's affected? Okay, so basically, if you're a brand new Amazon seller, Amazon is not going to send you this form immediately. They usually send it after you've reached a certain threshold, meaning you've been on Amazon and you've sold over, or you've made about 2,000 euros. Okay. So if you've had sales in or transactions up to 2,000 euros, they'll require that you fill out this form, which they usually send you an email, and sometimes also they post on your dashboard in Amazon that you must fill this information out, or else your account risks deactivation. So early this year, they did send it to a lot of sellers, and there was a miscommunication somewhere with Amazon and a lot of sellers. They were deactivating accounts left and right, but that got rectified. So today we're going to basically fill out the form. So I show you how to fill out the form. It's quite easy, but some people make a little mistake when they're filling the form out. So we're going to jump into my computer and I'll show you how to fill this form out. Okay, so let's jump into my computer. Awesome, guys. So welcome to my computer. So normally you would get a message that looks like this. It says action needed, comply with your Dac7 obligations. We have not been able to verify some of your information required under Dac7 directive yet. Provided now to avoid account deactivation and funds withholding. So once you get this message, what you need to do is you need to click on where it says provide necessary information, and it should bring you to the screen. Okay, it should bring you to the screen. And what you're simply doing is you're going to confirm information that you've already given Amazon. and that's your business information, your legal name, your company registration, your registered business address. If not, you can edit the information here if it's not up to date. You just check that and then click save and continue. Then it brings you to the tax information section. So here's where you need to put your VAT number. Okay. Put your VAT number there, or check rather your VAT number, make sure it's correct. Then there's the TIN number, which is the tax identification number. Now, if you live in the EU, every EU country normally has a tax identification number, which they give to their citizens. So you should make sure that your tax identification number is stated there. Here we have a tax identification number from Germany. So make sure the tax identification number is correct, because that's what they are checking. So here, the next question is, do you have any additional EU TINs, EU tax identification number? So this is known as SIRET in France, okay, Steuer number in Germany, okay, or more generally as business registration number, okay. So you should know if you have another tax number in another country or not. If you don't, then you say no, okay. So in our instance, we don't have any other tax number in another EU country, so we're going to click no. If you do, then you click yes, and then you add the other tax identification number here, okay? So in this instance, we don't, so we're clicking no, and we're saving and continuing, okay? And now it brings us here. So here they ask, permanent establishment country. Basically, they want to know which country you're in. So if you remember at the beginning, we stated that we are located in Germany. The system already knows that. So now the system is asking, do you have any permanent establishment in any EU member state? And this is where people make the mistake and say yes instead of saying no. So it says any permanent establishment through which relevant activities are carried out in the EU other than your registered business address. Okay. So you see, it says other than your registered business address. Okay. So it means if you have, for example, another office in, let's say, example, in France, that's when you would say yes. Okay, and then you choose a country, and then you tell them which country you have another establishment in. But in this case, the answer is no. We don't have any other permanent establishment in any other EU member state except Germany. So we click the answer here, no. So more than likely, your answer here should be no. Okay, and then save and continue. Okay, and at the end of the page, it confirms everything that you've given it, and just double check, make sure everything you've stated, your VAT number, your tax identification number are all correct. And that's pretty much it. And then you just confirm and declare. But I'm not going to click that because we've already done it. So I'm not going to click confirm. But in your instance, if you have not filled it out, please click confirm and declare. And that's all, folks. Okay? That's all you need to do. So truly appreciate you out there for watching the video. If you have any question, please leave it in the comment section down below. Or if I've made any mistake, please feel free to correct me. I truly appreciate it. Once again, it's your boy, Ricky Ross. I'm out.